Bobby Wolfie here, and it is the 31st of March 2026, and I'm on a pathway. Look at this pathway, look at this branch, and look at this over here. Burned out wreckage of a tree, or many trees actually, because this is where the fire was yesterday. It looks like it must have started over right here, maybe? Hold on, let's get this. Look at the reeds that are burned on the water. So these are water plants that burst into flames over here. I was curious if the bridge was still here, and it looks as though the bridge is still here. So this is always a swamp trail. When it rains, this floods because this trail is in the river. And here's the river, right at the same eye level as the trail. Oh, I'm just on tall rocks. And we're walking in the river, guys. Don't even worry about it. Oh my god. Yes, so we're just taking a gander, a peep at the wreckage of these bushes. Look at all of the charred and tangled entanglements right here. It does not look as though it was on this side, so it must have started like down here is the origin point, I imagine, because nothing is scalded on this side of the road. So my assumption would be it started over here. We come up this mountain-esque trail, and I've made videos doing this before. It goes right on up. Oh my god, look at all these bugs, dude. I don't know if you see them, but there are a lot. You come up right to Walmart, right here. And the fire went from Walmart all the way to the other end of the street, way over there. There's Walmart there. It went way down there. That is not Tux, by the way. That is a different car. There's the trail we were just on right there. It's an uphill point. It doesn't look very close from here. But then again, all of that is a burny, flat, fiery place. That is what was on fire over there. Down the hill. And it must have climbed because there's, if you remember, well, no, actually these are buildings in between. So this went on all the way past this set of buildings to the other set of buildings where I was yesterday. Or sorry, the day before yesterday. And the funny thing is that it seemed also much closer than it actually is right here. And think about how crazy, look at that airplane up there, that's doing a thing. Look at, isn't it crazy how this fire burned on top of water? That's a weird concept, even though ocean liners burn down sometimes. This is where it was, in the bushes. The fire was creeping in the bushes. They still got watching. They're watching for flames, whatever it's called, when the fire comes back to life after a minute, which can sometimes happen. And they're probably investigating things too. They gotta see what happened. Why did this happen? Because I don't know, honestly. Somebody will find out what happened. No. Oh my god. Got an engine right here for class number 1. And they got an off-road vehicle. So yeah, we started way back there. Fire spread all the way this way. Those palm trees, troopers though, they're standing there in the middle of everything, let me tell you. These are the back sides of the structures that we were looking at from the street last night. I think something must have landed right here next to this hemorrhoid pillow, guys, let me tell you. Now, the buildings, we're getting very close to the buildings that we were by the other night. That's what we're rounding, right where that thing is, right there is where the building cuts off, where the trees are. And that is where the fire came up, I believe, because it was like right here. The fire was very close. Oh my god, somebody broke into this fence they could very quite simply get around. What a time. At least God is here, guys, let me tell you. Look at that right there. Burned out bushes, as far as the eye can see. Some people want to grow orange trees, some people grow burned out bushes. This is the set of buildings we were by last night, and it looked like the fire was right here. But apparently it was much further away and it was very tall. Because the fire went up at one point over this roof, and I could see the flames over the roof. So that will tell you how ginormously tall the fires get. Yeah. I wonder if these plants, because they're rooted in the water, the roots aren't damaged because they were protected by the water. I wonder if they just grow back just the same, or if they are dead. I'm curious. Now if we walk down to the end of the street here, well actually we can turn off here. There's a little pathway for us. And we can take a peep-see right here. Little through the forest. Oh god, I've never been down here. We can get right up to where it was, right there. Are you something poisonous? Don't make me itch. Okay, right here. Yeah, get right on in there. It looks like it did kind of climb a little bit. Tried. I did not know we had so much graffiti in town, let me tell you. I'm learning. Watch this be when like I find a rattlesnake. Yeah, look at this. It's a natural forest fire. I don't think it was natural, I think somebody said it. But you know what? There's glass on the ground. We gotta be so careful. There's poisonous stingy nettle plants or something right here. Oh my god. We're gonna die in the forest. Look at the beautiful flower, smell it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, so that's pretty much the conclusion of the fire. No structures were damaged by the fire. And oh wow, no, it did come back here. It finally came up the hill right here. Look at these burned out chunks right here. That's a burned up chunk. Look at that. That plant just fainted from the site. Oh my god. Oh my god. The sign fell off too. It's a tragic zone. Oh my god. Yeah, see? Right here. Flaming logs. It's like a cinematic shot revealing that the city burned down. Sorry everyone. Yeah, look at it. As far as the eye can see to Walmart that way, all the way. Looks like it choked itself out over here, or got choked out over here. It did come up the hill right here. Like, we're standing on burned up chunks right now, guys. This is a burned up stick. So, we'll remember. We'll always remember. So, yeah. Anyway. So we were over here on the sidewalk watching it, over by that sign over there, and then we kind of went around the parking lot this way, and these are the buildings that we were looking at the other side of. This is Ross and Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure Ross is exactly where the graffiti is. It's Ross graffiti, guys. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I just wanted to kind of show what had happened to the earth, and now we know what happened to the earth, so we're done here. Anyway, I'll see you guys soon. Love you very much. Bye.